It's good to go.
Okay, thank you. Good evening. I would like to call the October 31, 2023 special city council meeting to order. I would like to point out that this meeting is being hosted through live stream on the city website and by Zoom teleconference. I would like to remind council to have their microphones turned on and positioned so the audience can hear. Do we have microphones?
Microphones are turned on.
Clerk, may we please have roll call?
Thank you, Mayor. Councilmember Krupa.
Here.
Councilmember Peterson.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Lowenthal.
Here.
Mayor Mills.
Here.
Just 1 second, Mayor. I'm gonna look and see if our attendee is present. All members are present with the exception of Councilmember Kendrick.
Thank you, sir.
Do we vote to make a motion to excuse Councilmember Kendrick? I'll second it.
We'll do a roll call motion to excuse Councilmember Kendrick's absence. Councilmember Krupa.
Yes.
Councilmember Peterson.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Lowenthal.
Yes.
Mayor Mills.
Yes.
That motion passes to excuse the absence 4-0.
Thank you, sir. Next, Councilmember Krupa will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Yes, you will.
All right, please join me in the salute to our nation's flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we will move on to communications from the public. At this time, members of the public may only comment on items on the special city council meeting agenda. Please adhere to the following when addressing the council. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes or less. Comments should be directed to the council as a whole and not directed to individual council members. City Clerk, are there any registered speakers?
Mayor, there are no registered speakers.
Okay, well, let's move on to our first discussion item.
Mayor and council, first of all, thank you for being here for in such a short notice. And you'll know why when I explain to you. As you're aware, council approved $770,000 this fiscal year budget to purchase 8 police interceptor vehicles. As this came up, our staff recognized, went out there and attempted to obtain and purchase these vehicles. As this was a budgeted item, I recognized there was a nationwide shortage due to the supply chain. Several reasons were the effects of COVID-19 pandemic. There's no supply chain out there. Our current procurement process, which included our National Auto Fleet Group, they were unable to obtain any vehicles. In fact, the discussion with them is they're not going to be able to obtain vehicles possibly next year for 2024 until late October, which we won't see vehicles till the following year. This is going to change our procurement process moving forward, as we found out going out as other agencies in California seeking other dealerships across the nation. Well, the Auto Fleet Group mentioned that as we come near to the purchasing of next year through them, which is our normal procurement process, we're going to have to come up with a PO, a purchase order up front to actually order these vehicles. So we're gonna have to change our staff report and our process in that way. We went out to several dealerships throughout the country, a couple in New Mexico. I'm not too exactly sure, but maybe one in Georgia, where we attempted to purchase these vehicles, but they were purchased from under us because other agencies had POs out there. Very difficult to try to get these vehicles that we're in definite need for. And we found a place in North Carolina on the 24th that we came into an agreement to purchase these 6 that they had on their lot. It's the same platform we use. In fact, it's equipped with more upfitting than we usually get through our normal procurement process, which will probably make the upfitting a little bit less, not much, but I think less than what we usually pay, which will have to come to staff at a later council meeting, which is not something we need to do right now. But just to purchase these vehicles, it was important we actually have this special meeting. Further discussion, we had other agencies that were trying to purchase these vehicles, and when we discussed at our next council meeting, it is November 14th. There was a little concern, which in hopes we had a discussion with the city manager to push this up to today and be able to purchase these vehicles and have it in hand by tomorrow, which we had a discussion with the fleet manager and he agreed upon that. That's where we're at. The cost of these vehicles it's $300,945.40. So my recommended action is respectfully recommend that the Hemet City Council adopt a resolution awarding the purchase of 6 2023 Ford Police Interceptor utility vehicles in amount of $300,945.40 from Vic Bailey Ford of South Carolina, and authorizing the city manager to execute the agreement and purchase orders in support of the agreement. I would like to also mention that the cost of these vehicles are at the government cost that we usually go through the cooperative agreement that we have here. So the cost is the same as we normally pay through our normal procurement process. We will be paying shipping. The shipping cost on this, transportation of all 6, I believe the cost is $5,650, which will be shipped here to the city. That's the only difference that I see in the cost, but we were unable to obtain any of these vehicles in California or across the state. I'm available to answer any questions.
Yeah, how much more are we gonna be paying for these? You said it might cost less, but with shipping and everything put together with the total amount?
The total tax and everything is the number I mentioned, with shipping, $300,945.40. The total cost of the vehicles alone is $295,295.40. That includes the 8.75% California tax that we have to pay. And then with the addition of $5,650 for the shipping, that's the total is $300,945.40.
Okay, thank you. Any questions?
No, I think they're needed. And we know the supply chain is critical now and
Yeah,
it's now or lose them. So we need to move forward.
Is this replacing the last of the Crown Vics?
You might have a couple left,
We have more, we have more than 6, but it will replace 6 of them.
but it will replace 6 units, all Crown Victorias. These units are ranging from mileage of, I think the lowest mileage is 152,000 to 191,000 miles. And they're all range from a 2006 to 3 2006s, 2 2007s, and 1 2009. And the 2009 is the one with the lowest mileage.
and these new vehicles are Fords or Crown?
They're Ford, the same platform, the Ford utility vehicles, pursuit vehicles.
So, do we get a vote?
Move approval.
Second.
I have a motion by Councilmember Krupa, seconded by Mayor Pro Tem Lowenthal. We'll go to our roll call. Councilmember Krupa,
Yes.
Councilmember Peterson,
Yes,
Mayor Pro Tem Lowenthal,
Yes.
Mayor Mills.
Yes.
That motion passes 4-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
you have to close the meeting.
Sure.
I don't want to close it. I want to sit right here and look at everybody.
Grandkids are waiting on the third.
Yeah. Thank you for the presentation. Oh, we have a motion already. Boy, you guys are quick. There being no further business, this meeting is adjourned to the next city council meeting on November 14, 2023. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, thank you. And thank you.